What's up, y'all? It's Crazy Al Kane. And what I got to say right now is bicycles are therapeutic in more ways than one. They're good therapy for the mental, for the physical, for your well-being, just straight up overall good for your soul. But today, I'm using it for therapy on my leg. I messed my leg up over the weekend at North Carolina at the pump track. I fell off the berm, came down, jammed my leg up, got a crazy bruise here, probably like a contusion or whatever on my leg. Wasn't able to walk up the steps. It was very hard to walk around, couldn't pedal, any of that. Came out the house today, 3 days later, hopped on the bike. First couple pedals were pretty bad, but now I'm able to pedal a little bit. So yeah, let's check out this ride. I just wrapped it up, but I wanted to do a little intro for y'all. Let's check out how it all went down. But I am feeling better, and this bike definitely gave me therapy on my leg, and also made me feel better just to get out and go ride on a nice day like this. It's beautiful out. Always feel kind of bad when I can't ride on a nice day, but I was able to ride today, so I'm happy. All right, let's go into the video. Check it out. I got injured recently when I went down to South Carolina. I filmed at the Carolina Nationals. On the way back home, stopped at Gaston pump track, the pump track in Gaston. All right, here we go. Pump track action right here. They got all the rules and everything you need to know right here. Right here, Gaston County Parks and Recreation. Shout out to them for getting this going. No motorized vehicles, that's right. The Velosolutions pump track, built by the folks at Velosolutions. It's been here for a couple of years now. We're gonna roll around. Got the little entrance here. They have a fence around the whole thing, which is actually a really good idea to keep the motorized bikes out and stuff. I was having a great time there, doing some laps before we head back north. How's it going, man? Good. Some nice deep berms. Oh yeah. Come around. It's a little windy out. Oh, it's been a while since I've ridden a pump track. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. Nice. Oh yeah. It's been a while. Feels good. Feels good. And then I wound up doing something real stupid. I wound up, number one, the stupid thing I wound up doing was not putting my pads on. Thinking I was just gonna chill out and not do nothing crazy. Heads up, somebody's going oppo. I wound up not putting my knee pads or my elbow pads on. And I said it before I even got out the car. I was like, oh, you know, I should wear my pads, and I didn't put my pads on. This is like a spot where you can really get your skills sharp on the bike. Get all your balance, all your whole entire skill set nice by riding this spot right here.
You got me back racing.
Yeah.
Pump track, a Velosolutions pump track, no less.
Yep.
Got me back racing.
You can definitely gauge where you're at physically when you're at this spot. Your knee and your arm. My knee right here bothers me. So anyways, we're riding around the track, having a good time, showing the kids how to do the track properly and stuff like that, because there's a bunch of kids out there that were riding that, you know, just didn't know about the etiquette and riding around and how to, you know, handle your bike on the track. So we're trying to help them out. Get on, get it.
They're going every which way.
Yeah, just heads up, they're going every direction. Alright, maybe we should get a little bit of organization here. A little bit of organization. What's up, kids? How's it going? Alright. So, if for everybody's safety, let's take one route. So, we're going to go on the outside. You want to follow me along so I'll show you the route? Come on, let's go follow me and let's do the route. We'll start up over here. Let's all meet up over here. Yeah. Alright, so the first thing we're going to learn is how to go around the proper way so we all be safe, okay? You guys ready? Alright, here we go. 1 and a 2 and a 3. Everybody stand up on your bikes. If you stand up, it's a lot better. Yep, just stand up and pump your bikes. Pump around the track. You got it, come on. There you go, there you go. Come on, pedal around. Yep. Yep. So the way you get up the hills is you got to stand up and pedal up the hill. You know how to stand up and pedal?
Yeah.
So when you go to the part that goes up, you got to stand up and pedal, and that way you can get up without having to get off your bike. All right? So let me show you. So when you get to this part right here, right? You go here, and then you pedal up. So you got to stand up and pedal. So stand up and pedal. You get it. Stand up, there you go. See, there you go, that's good. So one of the most important things that everybody should know on the bicycle period is how to be comfortable standing up. Once you get comfortable standing up, opens up a whole new dimension of riding for you. There you go, standing up, you got it. Yep, there it is. She's going all the way around now. Before she was stopping on the turns, stopping on the hills and stuff. But now she's standing up, which is good. Good job, man.
I make it up from here.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going around. Let's keep practicing. Yeah, man. Keep it going. You got it. You got up. It's okay. It's all right. I got you. Stay on the track. It's okay. Come on over. Come on. There you go. Just keep going. Don't worry about me. I'll slow down. There you go, buddy. So get some more speed built up so you can roll over the hills. Oh. Woo. Oh boy. Oh, what a workout.
Yeah, one lap pretty much takes it out of me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Such a good workout. Full body workout all day.
And your mind too.
Oh yeah.
You can't go to sleep out there.
Yeah. So much fun riding this. Getting your body right. Your balance right. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so the other thing you gotta do, right? You gotta remember, don't stop on the track because other people come behind you, okay? Just keep going around, and when you want to stop, you get off over here. Come on, follow me. So remember to stand up, okay? But you're doing great, man. Doing great. So next thing to learn is when you go around standing up, you gotta learn how to bend your knees. Especially when you go in between. Now watch me real quick, I'm gonna show you something, all right? So I'm gonna stand up. When I go in between, you're gonna see me push down like this. When I do that, I start going faster, so I accelerate. That's why you call it the pump track. So you go around and then you push down in between, you pull up when you come out. So watch, I'm gonna do it real slow for you guys, all right? So you come down here, right, to get speed, you come down like this, come up, come down, come up, come down, come up, come down. See how I'm still going fast? That's what you're doing, all the rolls is what you're doing on. Just come up, bring yourself down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then you'll wind up just pumping around without having to pedal. See how I'm doing it? Up, down, up, down. Yep. You'll get it. You gotta keep practicing. Make sure you stay in the middle of the berm, okay? When you make that turn, stay in the middle. And just lean into it. So you lean to your left, lean to your left. Up. You all right?
Yeah.
All right, so look, when you do this, right? Just remember, you want to actually use the berm. Don't use any of this because, number one, it's slippery, right? It's got a lot of dust. But also because it's not the part of the berm. So the berm you want to be on, you want to be like right here. Just keep your bike right here and just lean into it like that. And it'll take you all the way around, okay? You don't want to go up. You don't want to kind of go down. You want to stay right in the middle. It'll take you all the way around, okay? So fast, this track. It's got some tricky spots too. You can't just go through it think you're gonna be good going fast. You gotta watch out for some of these tricky spots. Anyhow, I got on top of the platform for the berm and started pedaling pretty fast to get around the turn to get a good start. And I leaned in a little bit too much and my pedal clipped the ground, which made me lose control and fall off the bike. Oh, I'll be all right. Right now I ain't all right. My camera's all right though, that's good. Now, I'm so used to riding my big bikes. I've been riding them for so long. The 26 inch, the 700C, the gravel bike and all that stuff, that I forgot about how low my 20 inch is. And when you pedal while you're turning, you can your pedal can touch the ground and make you mess up. And that's exactly what I did. So my pedal hit the ground. I wind up falling off the bike and tumbling. And wasn't even trying nothing crazy, just trying to catch a little speed before I got onto this, into the berm. And when I fell, I caught my leg really good. Right about here, I bruised the muscle in my leg really bad. So, I was limping, tried to ride it some more. I could pump around the track, but I couldn't pedal. And so I got jammed up pretty bad. Also messed up my elbow, got a nice little cut in my elbow, nice little hole in my elbow actually, from not wearing my elbow pads, and a little cut in my finger. That's about it. But the biggest thing was the bruise that I got on my leg, real bad bruise on my leg. And then my jeans are a Band-Aid, and my thermal was a Band-Aid. You know what's really funny? I told myself to put on my elbow pads, and I didn't do it. Yeah, I got my arm pretty good. A little bit of gash.
I got some toilet paper here.
Here we go. Ooh, ouch, 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 ouch.
You got a hole in there.
Yeah. I got a nice little bruise on my leg. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe
Really
that'll
appreciate
hold
it. All right, you ready to go around again?
Got it.
You got it?
Like around the turn.
Oh, yeah? All right, let me see. All right, I'm going to follow you. Nice, nice. Whoop. Remember, you want to try and pump up. Whoa, 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 whoa. You got it? Got you. Yep.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, so what happens is, remember, you have to go more to the left. Because what happens if you go low, then you wind up going high in the berm, and then that'll happen.
Yeah, I was just trying to avoid this one.
Yeah.
Because this was the one.
It's so deep.
Yeah, so what you want to do with this one is you want to come in
Early.
You want to come straight into it, because if you go, what happens with a berm is if you go in low, it's going to take you high coming out of it. And if you're going too slow, you're not going to be ready for it. So what you want to do is you want to go in the middle and just stay on the middle, right here. Just like that, and you'll be fine. And you see I was going slow, right? Yeah, because number one, the bottom's real dusty too on top of that. So if you do this, right, it's going to take you straight up. You don't want that to happen because you're going to wind up falling. So what you want to do is you want to take it on the middle when you come in, right here, and just lean into it and turn. That's all you got to do. If you go like this, you're going to wind up just going straight up, and that's going to be a bad thing if you're not ready for it. My phone got me. I had my phone in my pocket, and when I fell my phone in my pocket, it just jabbed me right in my leg. So now I'm going to have a nice contusion in my leg because I feel it already. You know when the pain is still happening after you fall, right after you fall, that it will continue to be a problem. Especially when it's a muscle, it'll progressively get worse. That's my first fall of the season. My first nasty fall in a minute, actually. Because I was not expecting to fall and was like just cranking on the turn here. So as you saw, I was pedaling, and when I was turning here, I cranked and my pedal hit the ground, which made me fall. And that was a wrap-a-roni. All right, going around some more. Yeah. All right. There you go. There you go. So I had to sit down though, but that was good. That was better. Well, let's follow the line though. You don't want to cut in because you're going to wind up running people off. So just keep going that way and go around. All right, make sure you stand up. There you go. Keep your legs even. There you go. There it is. Get it. Stand up. Whew. So I can ride better than I can walk right now.
Woo. Slow it down, slow it down. Slow it down.
No, it's tricky when you go fast.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is tricky when you go fast. Reem, you ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and try.
Remo fell, I fell. I made a stupid error. Yeah, I saw that earlier. All right, here goes Reem. Get. Yeah. Yeah, Reem.
Yeah, I'm got the fat and lazy. I can do a lot more than that usually.
Oh, how'd that feel?
Good. Need to get this together.
Oh, not
Look at this. Look what I've shared with Al. We're sharing.
Oh, wow, okay. You got
Sharing
that
is
too.
caring.
It's funny because I mentioned it before we even got on track. I said, where are my pads? I said, oh, I need my knee pads.
Yeah, and I left it.
Then put them on. I was like, oh, I'm just going to be chilling.
I left it.
Whenever you do that, that's the kiss of death. When you say, I'm just going to be chilling, I'm just relaxing, just taking my time.
Hey, this is Emmett Willis from Denver, North Carolina. I'm 47 years old. First time at a pump track.
Yeah.
That is dope.
Yeah, right.
Y'all have fun out there. This is an old TNT a buddy of mine made for me in college. I put some, what are those, Aria rims with Susie sealed hubs.
Yeah.
I just recently put some stolen 3-piece cranks on it. Got the ACS boa. I just rebuilt all that. You wouldn't believe how many ball bearings are in there. This seat's special. I didn't even tell you about this. I got this seat and it hurt my butt so bad I couldn't take it. So in college, I didn't have any money.
Okay.
I put some toothbrushes in there. Widened that thing out there, still there.
Okay.
Nice.
It is finished in duct tape. It has received some touch-up paint. Got the bomber pad set that came on it. Oh, that's an old GT stem, I think.
Okay.
Nice.
I try to hide that.
Set of GT forks.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't even think I've ever been into that headset. I haven't even rebuilt it. It's I mean,
it works, right?
whatever. It's smooth.
All right.
I like it. Back to you, Billy.
So anyhow, been dealing with this bruise for about, what's today? Today's Tuesday, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and it's been slowly feeling better. So I decided to try and take my chances and ride my bike today as a way of doing a little therapy on my leg. And it's already helping. When I first got on the bike, I couldn't really pedal like this. And the fact that I am able to do a full rotation without feeling too much pain is definitely a good thing. So, you know, doing some bicycle therapy right now to get my leg right so I can go back on my rides for real. So I'm just cruising around town right now, just riding around to get my leg right. Now, standing up and pedaling, oh boy, that's a whole other ball game. So that's like a real deep muscle pain that I got. So like even this hill right here is kind of making my leg hurt a little bit, but it is slowly but surely getting better. I'm trying to do some exercises at home, some standing up exercises and stretching exercises to get it back. But One thing about exercising it like this is that you really get a nice constant workout of the leg. So this has really been helping. And I only started today. So there's that. Standing up is gonna be hard. Oh my gosh, so many bumps on the ground. Jeez. And the other part that kills me is this stupid handlebar mount. I need to find a good handlebar mount. It's like no matter what I do, the mounts keep failing on me. This one's gonna fail on me, I can tell already. Just by the way it's bouncing around. But that's a whole other ball game. So anyhow, I have my full face helmet on, so my head was protected. Luckily I did have it on because the way I fell, I landed all on my head, you know, sliding down the side. It happened really fast, like the footage just like happened like that. But it felt like it took longer than that. It came down, fell, spun around, spun on my head, and that was it. Everything else was fine though. Nothing else got hurt, just my leg really. So, also riding around with a little more equipment on myself. So the way I was doing my audio before, I was doing the Bluetooth feature on the wireless mic with the camera itself. So I can Bluetooth right into my camera. Let me turn around, my legs are weak. I can Bluetooth into my camera directly from the wireless mic. So I have a DJI Mic Mini, which can Bluetooth right into my Insta360 X5. It's really good. It keeps your whole setup real light. But the only problem is the audio quality isn't as good as it could sound. So what I have right now hooked up is I have my wireless mic on me, but I also have the wireless transmitter plugged directly in to the camera via the adapter. There's a mic adapter for this camera. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 extra things hanging off my camera in order to get my audio to sound like this. Now this has way better sound quality, way better sonic sound than it would if it was in straight up Bluetooth mode. And I really want to get my, you know, have my quality sound better, you know what I mean? You'll definitely notice it if I do an A and B. Usually I tweak the equalization in the mic when I use the Bluetooth mode, try and make it sound a little better. But with this one straight out the box, this sounds good when you have it plugged in like this. So I'll probably be riding around with it like this more often, but the only problem with this setup is when I put it on my chest, I can't have all that stuff on for the chest mount situation. So chest mount, I have to go Bluetooth. But yeah, my leg is getting a nice workout right now. A nice workout. And the weather's getting better. Just in time for the good weather, my leg get messed up. It's like 71 degrees or something like that today. Nice little chill breeze. Not really humid out. Feels good out. But yeah, so that's what we're working with today. So I'm gonna try a couple of different mounting positions. Oh, I don't have my wrench on me. What am I talking about? I need my wrench to really get it tight enough for it to not be loose. But I might try some different mounting positions, different mounting arrangements. So let's see. You know, I feel like it's working my leg out pretty good. I'm gonna try and stand up and pedal. That's where it gets really hard at, standing up and pedaling. See if I can do that. Ooh, gosh, see that part I can't do right there. Right there is where it hurts. But maybe I'm at a point where if I keep doing it, it may do something to heal it a little bit. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. That hurts. Not only does it hurt, it just feels weak and weird the way the muscle is reacting to me doing that. Oh. Whew. That's pretty bad. So I won't be able to race, that's for sure. Not with it like this. But I just have to keep working at it and see what happens. I think the more I do it, the better I get. You know, I have to go through those stages of pain and work your way to getting it worked out. Oh gosh. Whew. Definitely doing a lot of babying in order to, oh gosh, in order to, whew. That right there, some painful stuff. So I'm just gonna sit down for a little bit more, exercise it, and then you stop, come back a couple hours, maybe later on, and then try again, see what happens. Oh, I saw somebody riding their bike in the woods over there. Whew. Yeah, so at least I can sit down and pedal. I can cruise around like this. Can't really go too fast. Can just cruise, but it's better than nothing. So there is that. But yeah, got a little injury I have to work out so I can get back on track and get back to it. Got a lot of things to check out, explore and stuff on the bike this year, so got to get back 100%, especially if I want to race. But it looks like I'll be starting from kind of scratch when it comes to getting myself in racing condition. But that's part of the game. It really tests your dedication to and persistence. But at least I'm able to do this, so I'm happy. So let me know if you guys had any injuries yet this year. Beginning of the year is when everybody starts crashing. You get the bike out for the first time, start playing around, next thing you know, they crashing. Let me know if you guys have any injuries that you're dealing with right now, or if you was okay earlier this year and wound up doing something silly. And let me know what kind of pads you use when you are going out to ride for protection. I use G-form knee pads, elbow pads. Sometimes I use knee shin pads. Well, I like using them separate, the knee pads and the shin pads. That way I can get the most flex out of my leg when it comes time for pedaling, doing gate starts and all that stuff. But knee shin combos are cool, but yeah, separate knee pads and shin pads is where it's at for me. So at least I'm able to sit down and pedal, but I still feel a lot of pain in my leg. But it's getting there. Yeah, it's getting there. Let me see if I can speed up a little bit. Give my leg a little bit more of a workout here. All right, so here we go. Picking up the pace a little bit. So I'm able to do this. I feel it, but I don't feel too restricted from doing this. So that's good. Not bad, not bad. Make this turn right here. All right, so this is okay. Woo. Hey, I'll take this. Ooh. And then after I do some more of these intervals, I'll try and stand up again. See if anything changed in that department. Now I'm doing a little bit of a climb right here. Yeah, getting it. Not bad, not bad. So what were some of your worst injuries that you had on your bike? My worst injury, I had a couple bad ones. I don't know, my worst one? I guess my worst one was when I broke my collarbone for the first time at Mulally's in the Bronx, the skate park. Had a cool step up box jump. And I was, jumping in, doing no-handers. I think back then I was doing no-footers too. But I wanted to do a 360 off it. It's a pretty vertical jump. I totally miscalculated. And when I tried my 360, instead of turning and going straight, when I turned for my 360, I veered off to the left. So as I'm in the air, I'm turning and I'm going backwards and I'm seeing that I'm gonna wind up hitting the ground if I stay on the bike. So I try to jump off mid 360, like right in the 180. I jump off the bike and try and land myself on top of the box jump. Unfortunately, I landed my foot on top of the box jump. My momentum kept me going, made me like twist off the side of the jump, which is probably like 5 feet tall, maybe 5.5 feet tall. So when that happened, I fell to the ground, landed right on my shoulder, and it snapped my collarbone. And that was really painful, real painful. I'm trying to think. I think I got a bruise on my back too, or something. I think it was like a multiple injuries, like broken collarbone and a bruised hip or something like that. I'll say that was like the most. That'd be my worst injury, I think. I also had a pretty bad one, which would have been worse. South Park, when it used to be really more aggressive than it is nowadays. It was third straight, coming out of the second turn. They had a massive step up. So the step up was like, what made the step up massive was it wasn't only just a big jump, but the backside must have been like, I don't know, 10 feet, 12 feet long. So you come up and you come down this long, really long backside. So I jump during, I don't know if it was during a race or during practice. I jumped this thing, I come up short, and I tap the very corner of the top of the jump, the top of the landing, and the landing itself, which made me bounce off of it. And I fell all the way to the bottom of the jump. Flat bottom. Just went like boom, boom. And that was pretty painful. My back was bruised. It was black and blue. Like the whole half of my back was black and blue for like, must have been like a week and a half. It was bad. And I couldn't sit on the couch because of the pain. My skin was so sensitive. I couldn't sit on the couch. Had to lay down funny. Real uncomfortable. That was a bad one too. That was pretty bad. I broke my wrist a couple of times, but I don't know. I guess that's kind of like an everyday thing when you break your wrist. They just suck. Breaking your wrist, it just sucks. Breaking collarbone, that's something different because you only have a handful of times before it won't be able to heal again. So you break your collarbone, I think more than 3 times or something like that, it won't heal back right. It'll always come loose or some craziness like that. So you gotta be careful with your collarbone. So then I broke my wrist a couple times. Those are always whackadocious. Broke my finger one time. My boy Nigel, shout out Nigel Cummings. I drove him to CJ BMX in Jersey, and we were just doing practice. That's it, just practicing. And we wound up coming out the gate. He's coming out of gate 7 or 8. I'm in gate like 4, maybe 5. And the second obstacle, I think it was, a step up, step down at the time. So I like to manual up, pump, and then manual down. So as I'm in mid-manual, this dude coming right across in front of me, his back wheel hits my front wheel, I go down, land right on my finger, wound up breaking it. I was tight. It's always like when somebody you drive to the track winds up taking you out. Let me know in the comments if you race BMX or road cycling or whatever, and the person you drove to the spot with you winds up taking you out. Not like you do it on purpose, but daggone, it's very annoying. But shout out to my dude Nigel. I'll probably see him this year when I go to a race. What else? Let's see, some other injuries I had. I had a lot of injuries back in the day when I was younger, because I was always trying new things, or beginning of the season, you haven't been riding in a while, come out, start doing all kind of stuff that you ain't supposed to be doing because your body ain't ready yet for all of that. You might be mentally ready, but you ain't physically ready. And you wind up doing something silly and crashing. It used to happen to me a lot back in the day. When you do that, have that go for it attitude, and you're just like, nah, I'm just gonna go for it, just jump it, huck it. And you wind up getting messed up. So as I got older, I got a little smarter. Worked on some self-preservation with that. So I always take my time when I get into things now, so that way I don't wind up taking myself out. Kind of ease myself into things. So yeah, so there's that. Whew. Another whack injury I had, this was a head injury. Well, it could have been bad, but it definitely was a first for me. Another South Park crash. I was going on a second straight, and if you guys ever ridden South Park, they have that step up out of this first turn, then in between you have those two low doubles. I mean, they have the low doubles that go into a bigger double. Well, I wound up jumping the step up out of the turn. I came down, and most people manual over it to catch their speed. I wound up jumping it. When I jumped it, I overcleared it and landed right into the lip of the next jump. And that bad boy didn't knock me out, but it definitely gave me the little flying birds around my head. I was dazed for a minute. My first time ever being like dazed. Being dazed on my bike. I had to sit down and recollect my thoughts for a second on that one. Went to the hospital. They said it wasn't no concussion or anything, so I was all right, but that definitely was a scary one. So there was that one. And then a long time ago, Scorpion Hill Trails, Massapequa back in the day, this is like in the 80s. We were riding there and we had these jumps set up that everybody was jumping them the day before. But I think somebody messed around and changed the lip on it the next day. So the next day we was all jumping. I had a Hutch Judge back then. And I came around the turn, hit it, and I wound up messing up real bad. Fell off the bike, and then the bike landed on my head. The seat just landed right on my head. Cut my ear. Yeah, it was really bad. This is way before people really took that concussion stuff seriously, because I definitely should have got checked out back then. But that's how I became crazy how I came. Maybe I lost some crazy in the brain, insane in the membrane. So yeah, that was a bad one. That was probably the worst one, considering the consequences of what can happen, with head trauma type stuff. That was a bad one. So let me know, guys, what are some of your bad injuries that you had, and what do you do now to help yourself prevent yourself from getting injured? What kind of precautions do you take to try and stay safe on the road, at the trails, you know, things like that? Especially our BMXers out there who love to push the envelope, but what do you do to push the envelope cautiously, especially when you're at an older age? Let me know in the comments. All right, let's go for standing up again. See what happens. Oh gosh. Ah. Oh, ow. Yep. Well, I feel it, but for some reason it feels a little better actually than before. I'm able to do a revolution without having to be really, really choppy. So that's good. So this little bicycle therapy is working out pretty good. Go ahead, you got it. Yeah, this is way better than it was when I first got on the bike. Oh, look at that. I can even do a little bit of a sprint. Oh, that's good. Progress. Progress. Oh, and good progress too. Just from riding around. I definitely hit the spot. Can't get too crazy though, because gotta give your leg time to heal. So exercise and rest, exercise and rest. Woo! But it definitely feels good to be out and about, riding around. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. I'm hoping by the end of the week I'll be able to walk kind of normal and maybe be able to walk up the steps, but I can't walk up steps really good. That right there, whew. Walking up the steps, no joke right now for me. Hopefully it'll be better now since I rode my bike. But yeah, walking up the steps. Oh, walking up and down the steps actually. Either way, it's pretty bad. All right, so let me know what you think about the audio now that I hooked up my mic a different way. And the only other thing I have to do really is just I gotta get some better handlebar mounts for my camera so I can not worry about this mounts breaking every time I ride around with it. All right, so just a little quick ride. Document that so you guys can check it out. Let me know what you guys think. I have a whole bunch of videos that I have yet to edit. It's gonna take a while to get them done, but they are on their way. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this episode. It's a little therapy session. And that's pretty much it. All right, so it's Crazy Al Kane, sugarcane.com, CACTV, Al Kane, Al Rides Bikes, all that good stuff right here. And I'm out. Back to you, Billy.